Hello class, today we're going to be looking at section 5.2, but this is the extension, so this is a section right after section 5.2 in your textbook. It deals with proportional relationships and how to graph them, and what to look at in a graph to see if something's proportional. First set of questions just says tell whether x and y are proportional, so this is like a table idea. Easiest way to tell if things are proportional is just set them all up as fractions. So this first one, all four of these would end up being the exact same fraction, 1/4 if you simplify them, so the answer would be yes. The second one, though, would be 2/2, but that's not the same as 3/4. You could keep going, and that's not the same as 4/6 and not the same as 5/8, so this one is no. It is important to realize that these both have relationships. So for example here, each time x goes up by 1, y seems to go up by 4. Each time x goes up on 1 in the second one, y goes up by 2. So just because there's a relationship does not make one of them proportional. It's the fraction and the simplification that makes it proportional. The other way to tell if something is proportional is by looking at the graph. Notice both of these make lines. So this one here, if I plot the point 2, 6, that's over to the right 2 and up 6, and then 4 and 8, etc. There's a relationship here. But if I were to keep this graph going, it's going to hit on the y-axis up at 4. The second one, if I graph 1, 2, and 2, 4, and 3, 6 as ordered pairs, x, comma, y, and I graph it, this one's going to go through the point 0, 0. And because of that, that's another way to show if something is proportional or not. So the first one has a relationship, but it's not proportional. It does not go through the origin. The second one has a relationship and is proportional and makes a line, and that makes that one proportional. This next graph, notice it goes through the point 0, 0, so it definitely is proportional. It says that the time traveled is proportional to the distance traveled. So if you just use the order pairs and interpret what they're saying. The first point is 0, 0. It means the graph hasn't started. It means this rover, this is a rover on Mars, hasn't gone anywhere. The next point is 1, 1.5. That means it's moved 1.5 inches in 1 second. 3, 4.5 would be 4.5 inches in 3 seconds. Notice if you simplify all those down, divide these two numbers by 3, 3 divided by 3 would be 1, and 4.5 divided by 3 would be 1.5. That's kind of like the unit rate. So 1 comma the number is also the unit rate because you're saying every 1 second it's going 1.5 inches. So this 1 comma number could be important because that would always be the unit rate for that situation. Okay, so now it's your turn to try some questions out. This is section 5.2. The extension starts on page 177 in your book, and you want to do questions 3 through 8. In case you're wondering what those questions look like, they should look like these right here. Okay, so questions 3 through 8. Okay, here are all your questions that you want to look at. Then in the slides in what's posted online or what we're going to look at in class, the answers will be discussed. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And also look at the questions that are in the section. That should also be helpful. But your homework is this page, 3 through 8. Go ahead and try those out and see if you can get answers about the unit rate and if they're proportional relationships or not. Have a good day, everyone.